Welcome. Welcome in this moment. I have a need for aestheticism, beauty, which I just met by putting my hair down. I'm gonna show you where I am. I may choose to do this video this way to show you the lake in the same time. Sounds good. Okay. So welcome here now. I am feeling frustrated after just having a conversation, a private conversation with someone, and I'm wondering, I'm curious about what this frustration says about the needs that I have, the longings, or the posture, the inner posture that I have that probably is not aligned with what I want and need and long for right here, right now. So I see this conversation and this frustration as an opportunity for me to connect more clearly and learn about what is it I need myself. And I'm wondering, what is it you need yourself right here, right now? So I think that I can either listen to myself or try to explore guessing what you may need right now, you my audience, or you part of my audience. I guess I'd like to go back to desire to contribute to some kind of clarity about what is it I'm doing, what is it I do, what is it I want. So I guess for me there's a need for congruency, and I think I was struggling to find a need for to meet my need for congruency in the conversation I was having, a private conversation I was having. So I think it's like something that happened yesterday as well, at the end of my video yesterday. Someone told me that I left like a bomb, and it's true. I'm clear that I overcame my boundaries. I needed ease to take care of my need for food and organization, and I did my video longer that it would have taken to do all the things I wanted to do with ease. And as a matter of fact, I kind of rushed and ran after finishing my video yesterday. So yes, I was mad at myself, and I was tempted to blame others for what I did. And I think as human beings, we often do that, blame ourselves and blame others. And that was things that I explored yesterday in my video, about the different ways to receive difficult messages. And I was saying, yeah, I'll say it again today to help us remember that the 4 ways that Marshall Rosenberg, in his approach of nonviolent communication, said that the 4 ways we have to respond to a difficult message is to either blame the other, the messenger, blame ourselves, or listen empathically to ourselves, or listen empathically to the messenger of the difficult message. And by empathically, I mean connecting to the feelings and the needs, the longings, or the desires, if you prefer. But the desires in terms of something universal, something that we all have as human beings. If you're interested to learn more about it, you can check on the internet and Google nonviolent communication or NVC lists of needs or list of feelings, and you can find some free material about that. That's what I'm referring to when I talk about feelings and needs. So congruency, I feel calmer having identified that I have a need for congruency. And I'm meeting my need for learning now. I'm really learning that through experience, the experience of doing those videos, I'm confronting myself with reality, dealing with different vibes, different longings, different pulls of going in one direction to another, and it's quite similar to some kind of a juggling with different energies, different, when people come and comment and participate, there's sometimes something that makes it reach a higher level of intensity. And it's quite demanding to stay present in the face of intensity sometimes. We all know that. And sometimes we are more equipped, more rested, more resourced to face intensity than at other times. And so the idea is to, once again, we can either blame ourselves or blame the situation or blame the other, or making space for what it is for us to be facing this intensity. It's not always easy to make space for ourselves when there is rising of intensity as well. So the less we are able to make space for how it is for us to be facing what we're facing and the level of intensity we're facing, the less we are able to make space for ourselves, the less we are able to listen to the other. But sometimes, surprisingly, sometimes it helps to make space for the other. It helps us connecting with ourselves more. But I think it's just so that Marianne arrived in a video. Welcome to you, and I'm feeling nervous seeing you arrived. And I want to make space for this nervousness and connect to see if I can find more clarity about what triggered that nervousness, and also if I can get more clarity about what is it that this nervousness reveals I need right here, right now. And my experience is that when I'm connecting to what I need, I have then more capacities usually to allow the flow of life and to just find intuitively things that matches the needs, the longing. Something that I experienced many times is that I'm trying to share. Vous pouvez y aller. Bonjour. Non, elle est gentille.
Je vais avoir chaud, le pauvre.
Je vous laisse passer, je suis en train de faire une vidéo, il n'y a pas de souci. Bienvenue, bon passage à vous. So yeah, I just hearing myself, I was just questioning, looking for clarity around what is it I long for right here, right now. And I think what I'm longing for is some kind of alliance, some kind of sense of peace, sense of calm. And I guess there's also something around a continuity of congruency. For me, it's a very important values to be congruent to find congruency between what is it I'm experiencing inside and what is it I'm doing in the outside. And whenever I struggle to find some kind of ways to be congruent with what's going on inside and what I'm doing, usually I feel some pain and frustration. So I guess I'm wondering right here right now if there's something that I could do differently that would be more congruent to my longing for calm, for alliance, for congruency, for ease. Bonjour. I'm aware that I'm using a language that may sound strange for many who doesn't know about nonviolent communication. Um, um, I'm not sure what is it I want to do right here, right now. So I'm taking a moment to breathe, making space for the calm that I'm enjoying. And in some way, I trust. I mean, I don't know if I trust. I don't trust much, but I hope. I'm more in a hope space than trust. I hope that through silence you will find value for you. And I know that's something I like to do in silence is just listening to my body sensations, observing my thoughts, observing my feelings, emotions if I can identify them. And sometimes also questioning what I need now and having some thinking about the needs I may have. Sometimes that works for me. I think I'm telling myself that I felt some kind of discouragement. I'm thinking of the question I was exploring yesterday, which is if my business is not fun, what's the point? So I like to come back to that question because it works for me to explore that question because I want to. Because so I like to use it again right here, right now by asking whatever our business is, whatever we're doing, whatever is important for us right here, right now, whatever we're giving attention to and energy to, this is our business, or isn't it? Sometimes, is it possible that sometimes we give attention to something that is not our business? I think it's possible, yeah. So I think it's up to all of us, each one of us, to decide what is our business, what is not our business, what is it we want to give attention to, what is it we don't want to give attention to. So whatever you might call your business, whatever it's personal or professional, whatever it is right here, right now, you're thinking about, is it fun for you? And if it's not fun, what's the point? And that's a real question. if it's not fun. It doesn't have to be fun. I mean, if it's not fun, what is the point? So if I'm not having fun right here, right now, doing this video, what is the point? What is my point doing this video? That's a real question. And that's me to answer. It's nobody else. So I'm asking the question to myself. I'm not asking the question to you. What I'm asking to you is you to check within yourself, to consider what is your business, and if you're interested in exploring with me the question, you're welcome. And the question is, if your business is not fun, what's the point? And I'm aware that you may be watching and wanting to do something different from what I'm doing. And whoever you are watching, you may... I wonder if you want to support what I'm trying to do, if you understand what I'm trying to do, if you want to join me in what I'm trying to do, or what I'm doing, if you want to join me with what I'm doing. And if you don't want to join, if you want to do something different from what I'm doing, what's the point of being in a place where I want to do something different from what you're doing? So, if my business is not fun, what's the point? Interesting. It's 3:30. I have someone I wanted to see before 4. So I definitely spent some time engaging in a private conversation, completely messed up with my organization. And I think it comes from a belief in me that sometimes is I can do everything. And I'm learning that I cannot do everything. Sometimes I do things, it has a cost. So I think I'm gonna finish up this video right here, right now, then do my French video in about 10 minutes, and then I will have time to do what I wanted to do, going to check with someone else, or I'm gonna give up meeting these people today and accept and more on the thing I wanted to do, and because I can do it another day. I think I still want to do the thing I wanted to do, so I'm gonna pause here the video, and it had value for me to do it. I hope it had value for you to watch it, or to watch part of it. To be followed. Bye.